deal with airplane peanuts.
Did Happy Gilmore 2 approach you?
Yeah, I got asked to do because the Bad Friends guys are in that podcast.
Yeah.
Their podcast is in it.
And our podcast is in the back.
And let me tell you something right now, Adam Sandler. You pop us up whenever you want to pop us up.
Yeah, pop us up anytime. Wow.
Cameos were banana Sandler.
A lot I heard.
It's the whole movie.
The whole movie's
It's like-
cameos.
and
I actually really liked before it got like super cameo heavy. I really liked
I
the
felt
beginning.
like the whole thing was so.
Cameo here, cameo there is really awesome, but you deflate the value of a cameo when every scene is a cameo.
The daughter of the CEO of Netflix is in it.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's in this movie. He's not making it so you go, oh my gosh, it's better than Happy Gilmore 1.
Despite Happy Gilmore 2 featuring an insane 75 cameos over its 2-hour runtime that included 10 different stand-up comedians, ranging from Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee to Lavelle Crawford and Nick Swartzen, there was still an equal amount of comics not in the movie who were either offered a role or auditioned for parts that were later given to other celebrities.
Am I mad because I auditioned for it and didn't get it? Yes!
Oh,
And then I'm mad because Bad Bunny got that part in Happy Gilmore 2. It made me like, nah.
Yeah, he was good.
He was.
He was good.
I wasn't going to do better than that. I auditioned for that part.
I almost got that movie. I want to kill myself.
that was a P. We did a little. Oh, you're one of the sons.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'll kill myself.
Talk about
I
it.
saw you guys in it though, but
Brother, it's 5 seconds. It's like a.
It's cool, though.
No, it is. But I'm
Yeah.
saying it's not like we acted in the movie.
Yeah.
It was us on the desk going like,
Yeah.
So Happy Gilmore 2 was like, we can't be doing this right now.
It was like a lot, and it was with the podcast. I just didn't know what was going on. I just didn't even have a chance to really hear it out. I think it's awesome they came out. They got a ton of cameos, so I watched like 20 minutes of it.
What was your take on those 20 minutes?
It seemed fine, man. I mean, it's like I felt like it's really an homage to Happy Gilmore.
Most critics and fans seem to agree that the sequel was more of a fun victory lap instead of a serious piece that furthered the plot of the franchise. My personal thoughts were the first 10 minutes were extremely sad to watch Happy lose everything that he worked for in the first movie all at once, but seeing the various comedians getting random bits of screen time throughout the whole thing was definitely cool, especially compared to the level of fame of the other 65 cameos. The fact that stand-up comedians made up such a large chunk of those just goes to show how popular the art form's gotten lately, even though Adam Sandler, including his own friends and favorite comics in his movies, is obviously nothing new and something people have loved about him for a long time.
I love Adam Sandler. I love those movies because you know exactly what you're going to get. They're always fun. Like, critics hate him, but it's more information that you get. The critics suck.
I love him too. He's great, and what I love about him is he doesn't care, and he just keeps moving with what he wants to do.
Yeah.
With his people. He has a group of people that he loves and that are creative, and that he just keeps going with it.
He's got the same people that he always works with. He's got the same directors he always works with. He's always working with Spade and Schneider and all the guys he knows. So it's like real fun on the set.
Yeah.
Everybody's friendly.
Yeah.
Same as Kevin James. He does. Kevin James rocks it the exact same way.
I like
you go to
that.
his set, everybody's friendly. Everybody's having fun. There's no weird ego bullshit with the actors. Everybody's pals.
However, the insane amount of guest stars featured in Happy Gilmore 2 is also the exact thing that turned some people away from the movie, almost blurring the lines of reality in the world of Happy Gilmore while also distracting from the actual storyline itself. On the other hand, though, loading up the film with guest stars basically guarantees a crazy amount of views for the project when there's 75 separate celebrities who are all famous for different reasons promoting the sequel of an already iconic movie with massive name brand recognition. Regardless of what you think about the actual movie itself, this strategy worked like a charm. Because according to the Netflix top 10 data, Happy Gilmore 2 amassed 46.7 million views in its first 3 days alone, making it not only the best weekend ever for an Adam Sandler Netflix film, but also the biggest US opening weekend for any movie on Netflix altogether.
You know what it reminds me of? Happy Gilmore 2 is like watching Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul.
Ooh, I think it's a little better than that.
It was not a little better than that. With the spectacle,
Mike
with the
Tyson
lead up.
didn't even have a single good moment. To me,
Happy
there was
Gilmore
at least
was
a
not-
couple good moments.
Happy wasn't funny in Happy Gilmore.
That's a valid criticism.
He wasn't silly.
I think he was only funny in the very beginning.
But I don't even think that. Like, I hated the part where he went out golfing with the young people.
Didn't
it was
love
like
that.
sloppy.
Didn't love that.
It wasn't
It also
funny.
didn't. It wasn't like.
It didn't feel real.
In the narrative too, like those were completely unnecessary characters. I mean, I guess it was cool to get Margaret Qualley in there and
Eric
Andre's,
Andre.
You know, I love Eric. But,
Me too.
You did Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, but there's no lines there.
But I was so happy to see you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
This is me in Happy Gilmore.
Oh, come on. And you had a little something at the end, the end title.
I go, yay!
Yeah. Come on now. That's something.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It could always
no
be
butterfly.
It could always be more, Bobby. We know.
Yeah.
Guest spots from last week. The Joe Rogan Experience sat down with David Kipling, Brandon Epstein, Anna Paul and Luna, and Ralph Barbosa. Ralph also went on Flagrant and returned to Are You Garbage. Matt and Shane was Dogs Only. Two Bears, One Cave is still Chrissy and Stavi. Stavros also sat on the couch with Soder. The Honeydew welcomed Zhao Summers. Kevin Nealon did stuff with Howie Mandel. Mike Vecchione and Mike Lauren stopped by We Might Be Drunk. Margaret Cho was on Right Now. Aiden McCluskey was on Dad Meat. Will Ahmed visited Camp Gagnon. Ron White came all over your mom's house. Durag and the Deer Tag welcomed Brendan Sagalow. Veronica Slowakowska took her shoes off with Rick Glassman. Joel McHale stopped by Jeremy's house. Kurt Metzger was on the Tim Butterly Show. And Matt and Shane were on Kill Tony.
One of Mike Scott's guinea pigs survived. Made it all the way down here.
Excuse me?
No, it's not about you.
No, I have a serious question. When you do your sex work, you get picked up in front of the Home Depot? Just kidding.
No, but when you do your sex work, you go to the Home Depot, don't you?
Whoa, sounded like a
Got his
burn.
ass.
0.
That's what
Sorry.
you get, dude. You come at the queen, you best not miss.
Dusty Slay visited this past weekend with Theo Vaughn. Dusty also experienced being in with Jordan. Dan Soder was a guest on History Hyenas. Joe DeRosa was on Whiskey Ginger. Dr. Drew took a ride on the Harland Highway. Story Wars was a battle between Josh Barnett, Sarah Tolamash, and Tristan Bowling. Mick Bentacourt sat in the way back. Tim Ferriss broke bread with Tom Papa. Josh Wolf took a trip to Stuff Island and attended the Church of What's Happening Now. John Driscoll Hopkins stopped by Birdcast. Sag Day DePod had on Mike Feeney. Brendan Sagalow applied for co-host Wanted. Chad Whalen be trippin'. Burbs Rose had on History Hyenas. Shane Torres stopped by Beautiful Boys. Phil Mickelson hit the links on No Bad Lies. Sam Morrill was on Jim Norton Can't Save You. Sydney Nat went by Zach Amico's Morning Zoo. Rachel Wolfson went on First Date. Mike Figs was on Madhouse. Tuesdays with Stories, Son of a Boy Dad, Rough Week, The Tim Dillon Show, Cockfight, Solid Show, Chubby Behemoth, Legion of Skanks, The Regs, and Bad Friends all did not have guests. And we interviewed Joe DeRosa right here on Joke World.
How long have you been working on this special in total?
Wow, a while. I mean, I had a version of it pre-COVID. It's very, very different, obviously. But, you know, I did have a version of it pre-COVID. And I was going to shoot it then, and then the shoot didn't happen because of COVID. But that was a great thing because I remember talking to Ari Shafir, and he was like, it's not ready. There's no way it's ready already. You didn't work on it long enough. And I was like, no, it's ready, man. I don't have to work on it for 3 years. And he goes, oh yeah, because you're the one. You're the one that doesn't have to do that. And I was like, all right. And I saw his show Jew, and I was like, oh, this is like what it's supposed to be. This is truly something special. I was like, maybe I do need to work on this more. And then coincidentally, the taping got canceled because of COVID. And I was like, okay, that was a blessing in disguise. That's how this is supposed to go. Once this thing eases up, I'm going to go on the road and I'm going to work on this show.
As far as new stand-up comedy specials that are either out right now or coming out soon, Ralph Barbosa, Planet Bosa is out on Hulu, Jim Jeffries, Two Limb Policy is out on Netflix, and Josh Wolf, The Campfire Special, debuted on YouTube. There's also 2 new exciting specials that are in the works right now and will be coming out eventually, starting with Louis J. Gomez creating a new special directed by Bobby Kelly, and Matt McCusker has reportedly filmed his next special as well.
Let's not
I won't
get
say
any
anything.
spoilers, but
Fantastic.
I can't wait for the start of your special.
Yeah, thank you.
Can't wait. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
And not technically stand-up specials, but this week we had brand new episodes of Roast Battle with Josh Adam Myers and Aaron Weber, plus Dr. Phil Live featuring Julian Edelman, Matt Rife, and Cam Patterson, along with a brand new installment of Stand Up on the Spot and 49 fresh minutes from Josh Johnson. And last but certainly not least, a huge shout out goes to everyone who watched our interview with Joe DeRosa and then went and left a comment on his special. That was very cool to see this community of comedy fans go out and directly affect a special in the YouTube algorithm. We should probably do that again sometime soon. And if you haven't watched that interview with the Vile Horrendous, it will be on the end screen right after this, along with some other video, probably comedians reacting to Sydney Sweeney. So go check those out if you have time after this. I don't want to bother you or nothing. Thank you for watching this video right here on Joke World, and we'll be back again soon with some more comedy news.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.